We have gone through the 5 basic points, structural points of Leung. But I want to talk about the sensations that you need to feel while you're doing it to know that you're on the right track. So there are a few things to note here. The first is that when you have the right when you do the 5 points, it builds actually to 2 broader principles and visualizations that you need to do. The first is the sensation of a column that straightens and lengthens. You get that from Lok Ma, Ting Yu and Tang Tao. Your spine has been straightened. You must feel like a tree that is straightening out. Your bottom is sinking down and your head is floating up. And this has been active visualization. The next point is a wrap into your opponent's center line. And that means that you do not allow your shoulders to open up this way, twist to the side. How do you do that? With your elbows and knees coming in, they help to drag your shoulders and hips so that they almost feel like you are collecting and concentrating right in front. And that is also an active visualization. There are a few other points after that which also are important to note. That is your weight distribution in your feet. These should be roughly even. Your toes can gently grip the ground and let your weight spread out like a web feet. The second point is your breath. As you do this, you must stay relaxed and settled. So do not breathe into the chest, breathe down into the belly. The third point is your face. There should be a light smile on your face, just the slightest hint of a smile. Your tongue can be on the roof of the mouth, and your eyes should look straight ahead with a blank dead stare. That's because you don't want to telegraph your intentions. Just look straight ahead with no focus. Okay. So now with all these points, we can start to test, give a pressure test to each of your training partner, and we can see how well we are doing. So first, if you are doing the stance slightly wrong, do it off. And I'll pressure in this way. With a gentle, constant testing force, you can see how his body distorts and he's unable to take much force. Now get the right physical structure, the 5 points, and I'll test again. You can see that Sheung is able to take a bit more pressure from me before his structure starts to distort. And the third layer is, of course, to have the visualizations and the bigger picture ideas in mind. So with the right structure, ensure that you have the lengthening column and spine, the wrap, the even weight distributions, the low breath, the relaxed, gentle smile with the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and the dead fish eyeball staring right ahead. And these are active visualizations. As I pressure you more, you do not fight me, you increase your effort on these visualizations, and that will help to improve your structure. With the same amount of force, you can see that Sheung is now not distorted at all. So you can help each other in your training, pressure test each other, and ensure that you are doing all these 3 things right. The structure is right, the visualization and sensations are right. And that's how you know you're on the right track when you practice your Leung.